Heather Box from the Million Person Project. And I can't tell you how many times I've been in an audience and watched a totally brilliant person fall completely flat. And I'm like cringing in my seat because they're missing the opportunity to really enroll us in their vision for the world. And that's why I started the Million Person Project. The Million Person Project supports people in exploring their personal story and getting ready to share in a way that really reaches out and grabs the audience. I've done this work now for 5 years, and I know that it's not easy to share your personal story. And that sometimes it actually feels like jumping off our own personal cliff when we decide to do it. And I also know that one thing that's really helpful to people in the process of deciding to share their stories is listening to other people who have shared their own story and hearing about the process it took for them to do that. And so that's why I created this interview series. This interview series brings together over 20 people who are transforming the world with their stories. And I ask them, what did it take for you to share your story? Why'd you do it? How did it impact your life and your work? What's your advice for someone who is standing on the edge deciding to share their own story? And it's been incredible. I've interviewed people like Bill McKibben from 350.org, who's brought together millions of people around the issue of climate change. And Cary Fukunaga, who's a writer and director, and whose most recent film is Beasts of No Nation. And the legendary Raw Goddess, who works with cultural creatives to really support them in building businesses rooted in their truest purpose. These 3 people, plus dozens of others, have so generously shared their process of what it took for them to share their story and how it has impacted them. And it's my hope that by you listening to these interviews, that you take a step closer to sharing your story with the world and allowing yourself to be known. So sign up here for my interview series.